Hey, this is James from workwithjames6.com. Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a proven formula for more leads, reps, and cash fast in your South Hill Designs business. The information I'm about to share with you right now took me from struggling for 7 years in network marketing to generating thousands of leads and sponsoring hundreds of people effortlessly without making any phone calls. If you're actually in this business at the moment, South Hill Designs, then what I'm going to teach you in this video, you can actually start using immediately to make a lot more money in your business. And if you're looking for a South Hill Designs review, check out the box below this video. I've actually put a link there where you can get more information about this company. When I first got started in network marketing, which was just over 9 years ago now, I was excited. I went round to my upline's house. My upline were Frank and Heather. And I went round to their house in a little town, kind of like an old-fashioned town that was just a short drive away from where I lived at the time. And I went round to their house and they said, James, they sat me down in their lounge in front of the television, and then they showed me the opportunity presentation video and the product video. And their lounge was converted into like this juice factory. There was all these bottles of potions and pills and weight loss cookies and stuff, and the main flag juice product. And I was excited, and they said, James, you just need to find 5 people. And you need to teach them to find 5 people each, and teach them to find 5 people each, and you can be rich in network marketing. You'll never have to work a job again. You'll be able to buy lots of nice things and travel the world. And I was excited. I was really excited. I just was sitting there in their lounge, and I felt on top of the world, and that the entire world was my oyster, and that I was going to get rich in network marketing and selling this juice product just by finding 5 people. Maybe your upline has said that to you at some point when you got started in your deal. I know that it happens a lot. You see the plan, and it looks really good on paper. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I said to them, well, how can I find 5 people? And they said, James, you need to make a list. You need to make a list of your friends and your family and anyone that you're acquainted with. And they said it doesn't matter, if you know these people or not. If you're only loosely acquainted with them, it's okay. All you've got to do is call them up and get them onto an opportunity presentation. And they said, you want to get to about 100 people. And I was thinking, well, I don't know 100 people, So I wrote a list down. I got to 40 people. And some of these people I hadn't seen for quite a while. So I had to make up an excuse to, kind of like go around their house and, catch up on old times sort of thing. And then make an excuse to get the conversation around to business. So I could say, hey, are you open to keeping your options open for a second income? And the long and short of it is that 38 people basically fobbed me off and said, no, James, we're not interested in that sort of thing. And to be honest, they just told me outright that I should stick to my job. I mean, at that point, I was a mortgage broker, working for a company as a mortgage broker. And 2 people did watch the presentation, but they didn't join. So I was kind of frustrated, And I went back to my upline and I said, well, I've been to my wall market. What do I do next? And they said, James, you need to make a bigger list. So I actually struggled for the next 4 years. And over the next 4 years, I actually got 5 people into this juice deal. And I was kind of excited. I'd got to like the 4th person, and I wasn't rich. And I was thinking, well, as soon as I find that 5th person, that's going to be it. It's going to be the completion of the jigsaw. And all of a sudden, I'm going to get rich. My organization is going to grow on autopilot, and I can have all the money and all the nice things that I want. I found that 5th person and nothing happened. There was 0 duplication. And I was really, really frustrated. So frustrated, in fact, that I ditched the company and joined another company called Ultralife. And this was actually a startup deal. And the reason I got introduced to this company was because my upline's Frank and Heather, their upline, actually joined this deal called Ultralife. And he contacted me and he said, James, look, we need to go up to Aylesbury, which is a place in the UK where the factory was. There's a new company starting up. I think you can be rich. I was thinking, right, okay, this is it, because this is a ground floor opportunity and no one else knew about this company. So we drove up there. He took me up there in his brand new Chrysler. And he was talking about network marketing. And this guy was really successful. This guy had like thousands of people in his downline. So we were talking about network marketing all the way up there. And, I was feeling really, really excited because, hearing all these success stories of him personally. So I went to the company, got shown around the company. I was given the red carpet treatment. showing around the manufacturing plant of how the actual product was made. And what happened in that company is that I sponsored 0 people, and I only made money from selling products to the people that I worked with in the mortgage broker's office. So I was kind of, I was kind of really frustrated at this point, and I had to ask the question: is it something that I'm doing wrong? Because that's 2 companies. The first company didn't work out. The second company, I actually went back to these same 40 people who were already extremely, kind of like hacked off with me. I pitched them on the first deal, it didn't work out. I pitched them on the second deal, it didn't work out. So, I was left with no one to talk to at all about any business at all. So at the end of 2009, I was actually searching online for another business opportunity, because I thought, again, well, maybe it's the company. And I came across a system and a marketing modality, which I'm going to teach you right now in this video. And what that's enabled me to do is since then I've been able to recruit literally hundreds of people into my business effortlessly, and I've also been able to generate thousands and thousands of leads using the internet. And I'm going to teach you that marketing model right now, and that is to use a system or a sales funnel or funded proposal system, whatever you want to call it, that's online based. And what we can do is we can actually use the internet to drive traffic, which is real people. And there's a couple of different types of people that we can market to. There's opportunity seekers and also solution seekers. These are people that are actually in a network marketing deal at the moment, but they're not getting the results they want. And what we can actually do is drive this traffic into a sales funnel, make an offer, and convert some of that traffic to leads and build a list. Now, my upline, Frank and Heather, bless them, they said, James, you need to build a bigger list. So effectively what I was able to do using the internet, and I'm doing right now, is building a bigger list. I've been able to build a list in the thousands of people, but more importantly, I've been able to generate a warm market of hundreds of people. And these are people that are actively paying attention right now to what I'm doing, reading my emails, watching my videos, listening to my audios, reading my blog posts, stuff like that. And this is where your reps are going to come from. And this is where your sales are going to come from. If you're in a network marketing deal at the moment, then your upline has probably said to you, you need to go to your warm market, and, you need to get people onto an opportunity presentation. Well, imagine having a warm market of hundreds of people that are paying attention to what you're doing. So what we can also do early on in this process is we can make an offer of something to buy. And we can sell a low-cost product, normally $25 to $100 a month. And the cool thing about this is that you're actually starting to earn money at this point here. This is monthly, by the way, so residual. So you can actually start earning money, $25 to $100 a month, from every customer that buys from you at this point here, before you've even mentioned your primary company. And some of the people on your list are going to buy. And the people that spend money with you are your real prospects, because they spent money with you. And normally people buy products from people that they like and trust. So if someone spent money with you, which is not difficult to do, it's not difficult to get someone to spend $25 to $100 a month with you for a product on the front end of your business that will help them build their business. So if you're one of these people that likes to get on the phone, I mean, personally, I like to do things online, with emails and group presentations and webinars and stuff like that. But if you want to get on the phone with people, then what you can actually do is you can call people at this point here, and you're going to get a much better response rate. There's a couple of things that we can do with these people once they've made a purchase from you. You can upsell to more expensive products that will help them, and you can sponsor into your primary company. And this is exactly how I've built my business now over the last 4 years. Using this marketing model, I've had days where I've earned $500 in a day, $1,000, $1,500 a day, $3,000 a day. In fact, the most I've earned so far in one day using this exact model which I'm showing you right now is $3,017.49. Now, when I first got started in network marketing, just earning $3,000 in a month would have been magical, but earning $3,000 in a day would have been kind of like some kind of fantasy. So imagine being able to sit at your computer and send an email to 5,000 people promoting a product or promoting your business, and having hundreds of people opening that email, clicking on your links, calling you saying, hey, I'd like to join your business, buying products from you, and you being able to make the money that you want and the money that you've got in network marketing to make. It's using this system, you can achieve that. And it's not that difficult to set up. What I've actually done is I've put together a 5-video series to show you how to get this set up in your business. The technical stuff is kind of easy. It takes about 30 minutes to actually set this up. And what we can do in this process here with the people that haven't bought from us, we can continue to market to them, offer them value. And you might be saying, well, James, how can I do that? I'm new. I haven't got any results yet, or not many results. Well, that's not a problem. As soon as you click the link below this video, you'll be able to see exactly how you can get around that problem. But what you're doing is you're continuously increasing the strength of your warm market, and you're building relationships with people, which is what we're supposed to do in network marketing. We're supposed to build relationships and recruit people. So using this marketing model, if you're watching this video right now, you're literally a couple of weeks away from 20 plus leads a day to your business, sponsoring 2 reps a day, and finally making the money that you want in network marketing. So click the link below. I'll take you through to the next video immediately and show you how to get this modality set up in your business immediately. And I will talk to you on the next video. It's been James Hicks. Take care for now.